Hello everyone, welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a modern slip joint knife, and that is one made by Boker Plus. So we'll take a look at the box together. You can see you have Boker Plus up here, Tech Tool 1 Premium Shred Carbon Fibre, and the HH standing for Heine Haynes exclusive. And this is not a new knife. I did actually buy one of the originals when they first came out, but this is sort of a new variation with this shred carbon fibre. See the information on the side of the box. We have Boker Plus, some information in Germany of where they're based in Solingen. On the other side are the same information for Boker USA and the cancer and reproductive harm on the side there as well. Back of the box, more information about the knife. So you have the name again, blade material being 12C27. It's the shred carbon fibre. We have a glass breaker and a pocket clip on this as well. So inside the box, the knife comes wrapped in the standard Boker Plus tissue paper. As you can see here, if I can get it out. It comes wrapped in this tissue paper, and along with that, you get two of these pamphlets, one of which is in English, the other is in German. So you can see there we have an overview of thank you for your support since 1889, some more information about Boker. And then on the inside, we have information about the Boker Plus line. We have the care instructions for knives. And then we also have the limited lifetime warranty there as well. And you can pause if you wish to read that there. I'll just hold it there for a second. And then on the back, we have their brand contact information, a QR code and some more information along with their website down there as well. So here is what we're looking at today, the Boker Plus Heine Haynes Tech Tool 1. You can see if I turn it round, we have got a close length of, let's get that lined up. 1, 2, 3, right about 3.5 if you're including that glass breaker on there as well. We do have probably the most beautiful shredded carbon fibre I've seen or owned to date. I mean, look at that. Look at the colours moving in it. And it's not smooth. They have, you don't know if you can make that out, but it is very lightly milled in there as well. You can kind of see the lines making it really grippy and comfortable in the hand. You can see we have torqued construction. So we have a pivot and then a T6 this side. See, we have steel liners and a steel back spring on there as well. And then on the reverse, you have the deep carry pocket clip with T6 screws. Would have liked to have seen these screws sort of recess into the handles. It makes it a bit shallow there for getting in your pocket. But I'm not a big fan of pocket clips, I will say, so I probably will take this out and slip carry it. So I'll take the clip off. We have the T6 there on the pivot as well, and of course, the beautiful shred carbon fibre. For me, this pretty much is sort of a modern interpretation of a sod buster. Some of you may disagree or you agree. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. This is how I sort of see the Heine Haynes Tech Tool as just modern materials similar to a sod buster pattern. I'm not going to say it's identical because it definitely isn't, but very similar indeed. We do have a glass breaker on the end there. You can see it does have that harder tip on it, so you know it will break glass if you need to, so good in any sort of emergency situation. Maybe if you get trapped in your car or you need to break a window, something like that, really useful for that. Can even be used to make in a sort of start to drill a hole in steel or to drill a hole in wood. You can put like a little pilot dent in there so you can know your blade won't move around. Of course, we have that deep carry pocket clip with really nice retention on there, pretty strong. Not going to have any issues with this sliding out your pocket when it's in there. It's going to be held in there nice and secure, with a very good ramp on there as well, so you know you can definitely get the material of your trousers, shorts, whatever you're wearing underneath that. And it is a very sort of reasonable deep carry. See if I can give you an example of that now. So you're only really going to be having this stuck above your pocket, and this is mainly sort of for the UK guys that worry about having their knives on show. I wouldn't question that if anyone had that in their pocket. It looks quite like a pen clip, and there's very minimal sticking out there on the top as well. So this is just the one-bladed version or single-bladed. They do other options that have more tools, like a Swiss Army knife or a Victorinox. But personally, I prefer this single-bladed option. I do think it's the best of all of them. So you just get the single drop point blade. So you can actually have this sort of mirror polish on here with the Boker Plus logo on the side there. They are all individually numbered. So you can see I have number 20. No swedging or anything like that, just a really nice working blade with that nice clean nail nick. It's about 2/3 of the way down the blade, so you get really nice leverage when you're opening it out, so it's not too hard of a pull, but there's enough of a strength of a pull there, so you're not going to have any concerns about it closing on you. And you can see the Heine Haynes logo on the back there, which designates that it is an exclusive for them. And then we have the 12C27 there, which designates the steel. And we'll just take a quick look at that grind. I mean, it's perfect. All of these knives I've had from Boker Plus or Boker, the edges have been pretty much like immaculate on them. They do a fantastic job, and they are razor sharp out of the box, like crazy sharp. So obviously you can see this will be a fingerprint magnet, but this will be a worker for me. And maybe I sort of carry it along with the traditional. Maybe if I want to do like a dirtier job or something I don't want to use a traditional for, this is what I'll be using this for. Not a massive fan of modern knives of recent. I haven't made that sort of a secret. People know, if you're familiar with my channel, if you've seen any of my videos or seen me on RJ's Live or on the Slippy and Thrifty show, I do make it a point that moderns are not really a big part of my life. But when I saw this sort of drop, it sort of bring back nostalgic memories of when I bought the original one and how much I really enjoyed that knife, so I thought I'd better pick it up. Just as the nostalgia, really. This is one of the first knives I sort of bought in the collection. It's obviously not going to balance, but we'll take a look at that now. So I did sort of customize this one a bit more. This is the original one in the Heine Haynes red, and I did sort of Rit dye this to make it a transition from like black dark red into the original red there. And you can see this blade has been used a lot. It's all scratched up. I've resharpened it, given it a different profile. But it's been a fantastic workhorse for me, and it's still razor sharp now. This one I did leave the pocket clip on it. And you can see as well, this also has the tip up and tip down carry, something this one doesn't. And I will go through a couple of the differences as well. Now, you may notice there is the spring sort of pivot through the outside of the handle. But with the newer Heine one, they've removed that, so it's a cleaner look. And you can also see the pivot collar is also a lot larger and seems to have this sort of milled spiral finish on it, whereas opposed to the older one, it's just a sort of a normal pivot put in there. And then, of course, as they've changed the pivot, this is no longer tip up or tip down, it's just tip up right hand carry. Same pocket clip, same glass breaker, exactly the same frame. Little bit milled out in each. Do have the serial number there you can make out in the back of the carbon fibre one. Overall, a really great knife, and one I'm really going to enjoy carrying. I carried this one a hell of a lot. It's been a great workhorse for me. I've not carried it recently. Probably should start carrying it again. It is a great knife. So there we go, guys. That's my sort of overview and review of the Boker Plus Tech Tool 1, the Heine Haynes carbon shredded fibre sort of exclusive. Only available on Heine Haynes. Please go check it out. They've got 3 different variations of this. We have this one. There is a red and black shredded carbon fibre, so there'll be red bits all dotted through here. And there also is a black and gold, or black and brass, I should say, which is gold anodized aluminium. So all this in here is anodized aluminium, is anodized gold, along with the liners, and all the hardware as well is anodized gold. So there we go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. I hope to catch you here again. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.